here.
Paul Thorpe joining and Nico.
It's expensive.
Join, please. Here we go. Paul Thorpe.
Wait, want me to jump off? So there's
Here
room?
we go. No, there's plenty of room. I pay extra for the extra super large one. I can have unlimited.
Just let me know.
Paul, I got to tell you, man, I woke up early to see the interview. In Australia, it was about 5 o'clock I woke up. I've already released a video on the Archie Luxury channel. By the way, guys, check out Elite Luxury. It's my new YouTube channel for women. Let me tell you this, Paul. It's just as well I've been dealing with women lately because you were a complete pussy in that interview, man. I've been dealing with pussies with bigger balls than you. My God, if you were in court, stop coaching the witness. Stop, man. Did you think that was hard?
Right, are you ready for a reply?
Yeah, sure. Give me a reply.
You're gonna calm down.
That was so soft, man. It's like a 90-year-old going out with Claudia Schiffer, and you forget your Viagra. Come on, and Claudia's. Come on, Phil. Just come on, have a look, Phil. I'm. My God, Paul, that was so soft.
What do you reckon, Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton, Arch?
I just thought it was soft. It was so soft. Who is Quick Draw?
Well, Paul,
this guy? Yeah,
Paul, seriously, I'm gonna tell you the same as I told Tim and the guys over at their channel. And I don't want to bore Tim because he's already heard this answer. But the bottom line is that I said in my opening statement, if that's the right thing, is that I wasn't there to be a judge, jury, executioner, or to do the judging myself. I was there to ask the questions. I thought I asked the majority of the questions that came in to me for me to ask. My only regret is that I had technical difficulties right at the very start where my earpods wouldn't connect.
Let me tell you what my dad told me. My dad said a bad musician always, a bad carpenter, or a bad tradesman always blames his tools. A bad tradesman, it's always not my fault. It was the chisel. I need a super chisel. I need a hammer. You know, excuses. We don't want fucking excuses. We want results. I am results orientated. I want results. Okay? You think I fucking have money? Look at my studio. I'm in a fucking poor area in my cities. Look at this. You think I don't have fucking problems with fucking equipment that doesn't fucking work? You think I got these fucking orange headphones because they were cheap with a cable. Look, I got a cable on these fucking things.
If you carry on like that, Sunshine, you'll end up in a very small cell with padded walls.
Paul, you didn't answer the questions. You didn't come out punching. I tell you this now. You disgraced the community. The community will not forgive you for what you did there. The community, I tell you now, they wanted the hard questions.
Stop and have a drink.
You were leading him. You were leading him on. You said, "Oh, and Anthony, and I let's have a sweetie. We're just gonna ask. We're gonna ask an easy question. Then we're gonna ask a little bit harder one for you. Have a sweetie. You be a good boy. And my fucking God, you're gonna say to him, where the fuck is the money? When are you giving back the fucking refund to those $2,000 investors? You stupid
are you
prick."
Deaf, Paul? Paul, were you deaf? I asked that question.
See what you've done, Mr. Thorpe. You've got him in a lather.
Let me ask you this. Did you think it was a good idea to wear the Nautilus in solid gold?
Finally, a watch question.
Sorry?
I didn't even see what watch he was wearing. Paul, when you've calmed down and come back to reality, I actually couldn't hear Anthony's answers.
It's just as well you sent him the script beforehand then, wasn't it?
No, I didn't.
Just as well then, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. Man, that was so soft. You know. Well,
if you say so, Paul.
Let me put it into language you'd understand. It was about that interview was about as soft and bouncy as a 1967 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud 1. You know, with the chrome bumper. That's how soft and bouncy, without the Bailey Harvey kit put into it. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. That's about as how soft that interview was.
Car references.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ratings poison.
It's a British car reference, okay? Paul might understand it.
Kind of. No, I think I'm satisfied with the questions that I asked him. What I'm not satisfied was, what I wasn't satisfied with was my ability to hear the answers and potentially explore those answers a little bit more. I couldn't hear him. It's as simple as that.
I want to ask you now, right? Seriously, I want to ask you some very heavy hitting questions there. I want to say this to you, okay? I love you, Paul. I love you, but I don't know if the community will forgive that soft cock answer there. Anthony Napolitani, $2. Archie, relax. Please treat Paul with respect. I have total respect. Lewis Appleby, £5 results, Paul. Results. And I got to tell you here, here's one here. $20, £20. You gave that coach head to airtime. Paul, love your channel. Feek me dead, man. So soft. There you go. Look at that there. That's a very true answer. Let me say this to you, Paul. I just got one thing to ask you, right?
Sure.
Before the community puts in the sentence, I just want to say this to you. Do you believe Nico Leonard totally stole my shtick?
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
Well, he stole my shtick. I was the loudmouth, foul-mouthed YouTuber who talks about watches. I ripped my shirt open on videos. He steals.
Is that what you're angry about?
No, I just wanted to ask you your opinion. Before I lay sentence, I just asking you a side question. Okay, it's kind of the sweetie.
I don't think you should think so highly of yourself, Paul. I think he come up with his own character.
Ooh, Paul, that's about as soft as your interview techniques. I got to tell you this, Paul. I am sorry to say this to you, but I tell you this. He was excommunicated from the community. Excommunicated from the community. The community doesn't want him. And Paul, I'm going to tell you this too. I think you're on tenterhooks. You're about to be discommunicated from the community as well, because you honestly are so soft. Man, if you're not going to ask the hard questions, just step out of it. Just get out of it.
Listen, I don't want to bore people. Do you want to know? I mean, I'm not going to read them because there's too many, but I can give you or anyone a brief rundown of the questions that I asked them. They're all here in front of me, and I wouldn't say that there was one easy one there.
Yeah, but what the problem was, when you ask a hard question...
I can hear you, yeah.
When you ask...
The trouble is, we're all... Paul,
when you ask a hard question, you've got to go after and after. When you ask the question, then you attack. You don't just say, right. Oh, that was good answer.
Listen, if you calm down, we're either going to have a sensible chat or we're going to listen to your ranting and raving like a lunatic. Which one's it going to be?
Paul,
we usually go with the lunatic.
Paul, I'm hoping some of the lunatic rubs off on you, because there was no fire in your belly in that interview. There was no fire. Absolutely no fire.
Well, Arch,
it was dead. It was dead. Okay,
Paul, listen,
was dead.
Paul, it's 10 to 1 in the morning here, mate, and I'm running out of patience. So, is there any?
All I can say is you have hurt yourself, Paul. You had a good reputation in the community. The community doesn't want soft cocks like you in it. That's exactly it. You know. I tell you this now. This community doesn't want soft cocks who don't ask the hard questions. You had the interview of the decade, and you blew it. You blew it. You blew it. Let me make no bones about this. You fucked it up, Paul. You could have asked heavy questions. You could have said, Paul. You could have said to Anthony this and that. You didn't ask the hard questions.
What were your 5 questions that you wanted me to ask him? Remind me.
Paul, you ask a question, then you start attacking. A good journalist attacks, gets the information out.
Paul, if I'd have done it, if I'd have conducted the interview, just put on your other persona for the moment. I know you're schizophrenic, but just let me talk to the other Paul. Right. I said to Tim, there's 2 ways you can do an interview. You can attack, okay? So you can ask a question and you can attack. If I'd have took that route, we'd have probably got through 2 questions. My route was to ask that. Shush a minute. My route was to ask Anthony the questions, and then let the world decide what they think about his answers. Because it doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter. Me arguing with him wasn't going to solve anything. I wanted him to tell the world in his own words and explain his actions. And he would live or die by those actions. Every single one of the questions that you were shouting that I should ask him, I asked. One of the reasons I didn't come back, or the only reason that I virtually didn't come back to him on anything, is because I said, if you listen, because of the problems I had with my earpods, I could barely hear his answers.
Okay.
Barely hear him. I had my volume was set on 1.
Let me ask you this. Do you think he's a narcissistic son of a bitch?
No.
Do you think he's a disgrace as a watch dealer? Do you think he's an absolute disgrace to the profession?
Paul, you're putting words in my mouth and you're not going to lead me down
just tell
that
me
route.
this. Simple yes or no. Yes, no.
No,
No.
no.
I'm not leading you anywhere.
No, I think he's been stupid. I don't think it makes him a disgrace.
The security he has, do you reckon his security is a good idea as a role model for future dealers to follow?
What do you mean by security?
Security, how careful he is with the stock, how careful he is with everything. Because I reckon he is treading a thin line between stupidity and just an absolute... I saw your video on security. Why didn't you ask him, how's your security? He's got a glass window.
So there's another question that you want to be asked. Paul, look, I've got to be honest with you. I'm not going to go down this route, right? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, you're trying to drag me into a route that I'm not prepared to go down. I'm not going to go down to that level. Look, Anthony's security, what you see on camera may not be what he's behind the scenes.
What did you think? He went to that Bitcoin conference. He had all these watches on an open table, like $2 potatoes.
I didn't watch it. I didn't see it, Paul. I can't comment on something I haven't seen. Go for it. Yeah.
We're missing super chats left and right.
Oh, yeah. It's no big deal.
It's okay. Don't worry. We'll come back to these in a minute there. Yeah. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to interview the dud of the century. I got to tell you, Paul, out of a 1 to 10 scale for the interview, and you're a hard Cockney guy. Paul, just go back to Brighton, 1978, where Mrs. Jones wants to return her husband's watch. He's worn the fucking thing for 7 years, and she wants a refund. Okay? Look, sweetie, get the fuck out of my store! Get the fuck out of here! You needed Paul, that toughness.
I'm more than happy for you to have your opinion, mate.
Paul, that was a soft... I tell you honestly, that was an embarrassment. That interview you did, that was an embarrassment. It was a fucking embarrassment. You drive a Ferrari, for fuck's sake! You drive a Ferrari! Do you understand that? You drive a Ferrari and you gave a soft cock interview like that?
And have you ever thought, Paul, have you ever considered why you don't?
I got to tell you, I'm not going to kiss the ass of the interview of the century. David Frost went in to that interview. He got Nixon to say when the president does it, it's not illegal. It's immortal. You did this interview.
And how did he do that? How did he get that answer? How did he get that answer from Nixon?
I think with you, I can tell you.
How did he get that answer from Nixon? By letting him speak. By letting him speak.
Let me say this to you. With Anthony there, you didn't ask any hard questions. It was a disgrace. Instead of really starting to attack him, you just said, "Yeah, you're right. I understand what you're saying. Blah 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 blah." I got to tell you, Paul, that was a soft interview. You should feel sick for the way you behaved in it. I'm telling you honestly, Paul, I loved you. I loved you more than life itself. And you were so soft. You're a cockney geezer. You invented being a fucking cunt. Your fucking ancestry would be ashamed of themselves. You know why in Victorian times, the gentlemen had big walking canes? Do you know why? They didn't have fucking polio. It was to belt the working class fucking scrubbers.
Arch.
He lasted way longer than I thought he was going to.
Fuck me, Dad. I gotta fucking tell you now. That interview was fucking pussy. Pussy, pussy, pussy! I felt like I was in a strip club. There was so many pussies in that fucking interview.
Art, you didn't give him a chance to speak. You were just talking at him.
Fuck me, Dad! That guy needed a tongue lashing. He needed a fucking tongue lashing for the disgrace. The community doesn't want this fucking soft cock. had enough.
Chat.
Arch.
I had enough.
Look, Arch, come on.
Super chats.
Come on, let's be reasonable. Come on, Arch. Seriously.
Here we go. Super chats. Lewis Appleby, $5. Results, Paul. You betcha. I'm results driven, and there's no fucking results on this channel.
But look,
because every other cunt
your
is stealing
approach-
my stuff.
Arch, but
Lewis
your approach
Appleby,
doesn't work.
$20. You gave that coach head airtime, Paul. Love your channel. Fake me dead. So sorry. Lewis, you are 100% right there. Perf Luxury, $2. Have a hooda drinky, Arch. Open the Lagag. I fucking opened that fucking thing up there. Tim S, $2. Mr. Thorpe, thought you did well. Good interview. Thank you, Tim. Tim, you're welcome on this channel. We like a variety of opinion. SE, £5. Paul has class. Archie's fishing for ratings by feeding the hatred. Up until now, I was unsure. Thanks for showing your true colors. Unsubscribe for good. See you later, SE. Please keep super chatting. And also, don't forget to check out Elite Luxury. I got some beautiful girls, all available for comment. Here we go. 1K SA Co. $5. Archie explodes. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the help there. MJT, can you please give me a good super chat? I've been desperate lately. Nobody loves their Archie. Barsby, $5. Soft interview. I felt like Paul let Ant walk all over him. You betcha. And a bad tradesman always blames his tools. You know, I had this fucking tradesman out. Oh, I haven't got the right hammer. Haven't got the right saw. You know what? Maybe you're just fucking useless, you stupid son of a bitch. Maybe that, hey?
It's hard.
Kryptonite Frog, $2. Relax, Arch. Go smell a stiletto. Ooh, I think I will. And where's Marco gone? Get him on here. Was he crying?
Busy. He's
Yeah,
Is he okay?
He had a grown man yelling at him, of course.
So what?
Well,
what?
guys, let's just calm down. Arch.
I got to tell you, Tim, I want to just say something quickly to you.
Top. Let's be honest.
I want to say something to you, Tim. I love you, okay? I just want to say this to you. I'm going to put you up on full screen. Tim.
You don't have to put...
No, let me say this to you. I want to say this to you just because I want it on record. I love you, Tim.
Arch.
Even though you haven't been paying the subs, I've got you on the fridge still.
Arch.
Let me tell you this. Tim, I love you. I love you. The bear has said to me to look after you because you're going to make me a lot of money. And that's all I care about.
I mean,
Tim.
look, Arch, if you love
I love
me,
you. You know what? You came onto my stream. I said, hey, come back on. You're loyal. I just want to make it on public now because people are trying to stir up shit. Tim, I love you, okay?
Well, look, Arch, if
You're the greatest thing to happen to me since that dog trainer shit all over my lawn.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay?
But if you love me, then could you listen to me for a second?
Sure. If you super chat, I'll listen to anything.
Well, I think we got some super chats. In,
Okay.
That's how it all started.
Watchers Global, $5. Tim Wright, please leave the stream. This is the Tim is fine. And Thomas G, €5.50. Good old Archer's back. No soft cock here. Thank you so much there. And we got Watchers Global. Level 2, $5. As Showcase just said, you're a disgrace. And last super chat from me. Everyone's saying this is pathetic. Arch just wants Tim for the dollars. And plastic, $5, $2. This is Archie I respect. Get rid of the snakes. Tim.
Arch. I think, look.
Full screen. You address the audience.
Yeah, I think, Arch, you overstepped. Once again, I think you overstepped. I don't know. You know, I asked
Tim, I'm trying to launch this dog shit channel. Elite
well,
Luxury.
okay, so work with me. Okay,
Why
are you working against me?
Send some traffic, please. Send the traffic.
Well, I brought traffic. I asked.
We got 500 people watching. This is called success.
Well, I asked Paul to come onto the show to do me a favor. You know, to come on here and have a chat. And you didn't even give him a chance to explain that his audio. Oh yeah, his audio wasn't working. So. It wasn't working. So if your audio is not working, how can you have a good conversation with Anthony?
No one can accuse me of being a soft cock, could they?
Well, they can't accuse you of being soft cock, but now they'll accuse you for being a total dickhead.
That's fine. That's better to be accused of being... I'd rather be a dickhead than be a soft cock any day of the week, sunshine. Jaden Volkov, $5. Nice one, Arch. Thank you, Jaden. I do appreciate it, and I do need the money. Guys, if anyone could PayPal me, I'll tell you what the truth is, okay? I got this lady I got to do some videos with next week. I got absolutely no money because I bought that stupid fucking vacuum. That fucking vacuum. Fuck fucking vacuum. I bought that stupid fucking vacuum. PayPal, ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. I desperately need money to pay for a hotel, and I got to give her a bit of money too.
I think
So,
that. All right,
guys,
come on.
I got to be honest with you guys. Seriously, I got to tell you this. Tim, you know what, Tim? We're a business. We're doing well. We're doing well. We've got 500 viewers here. Lewis Appleby, £10. Arch, as the pigs fly. Say it as it may. Say it as the pigs fly, governor. Claude C, $2. Tim was weak against Nico. Marco was bullied. Look, Marco, I want to tell you this. Come on here. I will always look after my Marco. I love you, Marco. I love you more than life itself. SE, £5. Listen to Bear, a person you claim to be. Bear is my soulmate. I'm so disappointed. Bye, you unhappy, ungrateful person. Take those last $5. Actually, it's euro. It's different. That's like a $7.50 in US bucks. SE, I love you. Come back anytime you want. Tim, I love you, Tim. You're a good man, okay?
Arch. If
Let's
you
go
love
and
me, then
fuck the
apologize
Western
to
world
Paul
up.
Thorpe. Come
Let's
on.
go and fuck the Western world up. Let's go and buy a pipeline and fucking sell gas
Buy
to these
pipeline
Yukis
with the
dickheads.
$5 super chat. Come on. All right.
Okay. Sorry.
Relax. What happened? What's going on?
I think Archie blacked out for the past 10 minutes. He just